Hello, Mr. Randy. Thank you very much for joining our show. I know that Ramadan month began last week. Could you explain to our listeners the meaning of Ramadan?
There are many meanings of Ramadan, but among others, that Ramadan means to burn, because it comes from the Arabic words derived from Ramda, which means to burn. So the reason why this holy month is called Ramadan is because it burns sin. So in the month of Ramadan, a fasting Muslim holds the heat of hunger, the heat of thirst, and the heat of fasting in order to burn his or her sin. That's the first meaning of Ramadan. But there are another meaning of Ramadan, because Ramadan came from the basic word Ramadiu, which means rain. Rain is visible at the end of summer, and like the rain that washes the surface of the earth, the month of Ramadan will purify the believer from sin and cleanses their heart. And last but not least, Ramadan also means to sharpen. Ramadan can be interpreted as a month to sharpen the soul, sharpen the mind, and sharpen the clarity of the heart. But some other people deem Ramadan as a month of training to keep our body healthy by eating regularly. And we are also told to be able to arrange the time, when to eat, when to work, when to rest, and when to be pursued. And also to my children, I always teach my children to start fasting at the earliest age possible. So my son and my daughter at 6 years old have already finished completely the fasting for 1 month. Now they're getting bigger, they're already accustomed to the Ramadan. They know what to do in Ramadan, because there's a lot of things to do in Ramadan. Not only fasting, we also pray more than usual in the daily life. So during the Ramadan, as I mentioned before, we not only perform prayer, not only do fasting, but also we share with other people to help poor people. And also during the Ramadan, we have to finish reading our Quran.
During Ramadan, people must not eat or drink during the day from sunrise to sunset. How they have the energy to work all day? Did you have any personal experience or tips that help you get through Ramadan months?
First, to set sleep time, because we have to wake up at 2 o'clock. So we have to have enough rest and do not leave sahur. Sahur is eating around 3 or 4 o'clock. It depends on what time the imsak or the Fajar pray. I never skip the sahur. So I have to eat before the sunrise. Normally in Indonesia, in 4:30, drink and eat very slowly when iftar, when the time of fast breaking arrive, because we hold the hunger when time of iftar comes. We eat a lot, there is nothing. And then also drink water, at least 6 or 8 glasses of water during the time of break. And then what else? I think we have to control emotion. This one is very important, because emotion, if you got angry, you release your energy.
What happens if a Muslim does not fast or breaks the rules?
For Muslims who do not perform fasting from praying during Ramadan, the sins will be multiplied. Because, the Ramadan is coming only 1 year. So for a good Muslim, we have to use this period as good as possible. Only 1 month. We have to wait for another 11 months to meet the Ramadan again. So Ramadan is a glorious month that can make a Muslim who appreciate and spend time for worship in accordance with the Quran. It means that we have a reward for 80 years of worship. The reward is later if we die in heaven. What we do in Ramadan is like investment. So one day we leave this world, we die. Of course, there is another life in heaven. What we did during the life in the world will be count which one good, which one bad. And then it's a matter of our belief.
Is there any difference between your activities during Ramadan here in Vietnam and your activities in Indonesia?
In terms of the time, almost the same. Only the difference, only slight, not so much different. But the difference that I feel from Indonesia. One is the situation, because I cannot hear the azan, sound of azan, and also the mosque is only one here in Hanoi.
So everything is the same, but just about the difference.
Just the situation.
Apart from strengthening your faith, how does the fasting month of Ramadan affect you?
I think we have to be patient. The word patience is very important. Like in office, we have sometimes there is the frictions between friends, which we want to be angry. Also in the road, if we have someone want to fight me, I just said that I'm fasting. So it means that I must be patient. So Ramadan is month of patience.